What's going on, guys? Ryan here with Jedha Patrol, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about Star Wars and Hot Toys and why I bought so many of them. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another video. 6 Scale News, episode 11. And I have some other stuff for this. I got my book over there, and honestly, I don't even need the book. Today, we got to talk about Star Wars. We got to talk about Clonetroopers, and we got to talk about Ahsoka Tano. I can't wait. I'm super hyped about this. My DMs have been blowing up since like midnight last night, and then I've been working all day, and here I finally had some time to sit down, share my thoughts on these things, and talk about it with you guys. So I hope you guys are in for a good time, because I'm super excited about this. If you can't see this guy right here, I have the Clone Wars Sideshow exclusive. Sideshow Clone Troopers Shiny Deluxe. This guy is freaking awesome, and he's here for a very special reason, because we're going to talk about some Clone Troopers. This first photo here, guys, this 501st Battalion Clone Trooper. It has been, the debate has been out there. I'm excited about this, guys. Just bear with me. I'm excited. The debate's been out there. Will Hot Toys drop Clone Troopers? Now, we got Cody coming, but that was from Revenge of the Sith film. And then we got Captain Rex, and that kind of opened up the doors for us for Clone Wars. And I'm super excited about this, guys. These releases today are sick. If you don't know, Sideshow Collectibles produced these guys right here many years ago, and they produced a pile of them. Now, I think there's like 30 or 40 different variants of these things. There's a lot, okay? And the secondary market has been blowing up, going crazy with the prices on these Sideshow clones, and for good reason. They're really good figures. I mean, they really are good figures. They're solid figures. If you get a deluxe, they got piles of accessories. The Z6 rotary blaster is pretty awesome. The backpack, the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets, all things which I never thought Hot Toys would give us. I never thought they would give us some of the accessories that we're getting with this figure set. So let's take a look at this, guys. The 501st Battalion Clone Trooper. Now, the first photo here, obviously we've got the 332nd, or the Ahsoka Tano set here, and I love that helmet. I'm super stoked that we're going to get that. We knew that we were going to get something with this, but we didn't know we were going to get it to this extent. It is amazing. Let me go ahead and spoil this for you guys right now. I bought, so far I've bought 6 of these. I pre-ordered 6 of these troopers. This is how hyped I am for this. I think this right here is a freaking deal. If you are in the Clone Wars fan, Star Wars fan, if you collect troopers of any kind, do not sleep on this figure. Just don't. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But let's take a look, guys. So we got the Phase 2 helmets right here, and you can see how these guys look together with just 2 of them. Just 2 of them walking down, and the hand gestures I like. I'm liking the hand gestures, because we got those with the Sideshow clones. We got piles of those, and I'm super excited about that as well. And I'm curious to see if their little blaster here is going to have this problem where it just kind of flops. Mine's not too bad, but some of them get kind of floppy. But look at this, guys. The backpack with the deluxe. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the price difference between the regular and the deluxe is $30. You would be an absolute, I'm gonna say it would be a mistake. I'm gonna put it that way. It would be a mistake to get a regular. It would be a mistake. Okay, I bought 6 deluxes for that reason. It would be a mistake to buy a regular. Okay, it just would. I don't want to tell you the amount of accessories for $30. You can't get the accessories. Look on eBay. Look on the secondary markets for just a freaking head sculpt for a helmet. Can't do it. The backpack I love. Now this particular trooper I've got here also has the backpack, which why I brought him out. This one, I'm hoping the Hot Toys one is maybe magnetic on these. This has just a little hole, and it's like a little push through peg. I don't mind it. You can put stuff in there if you want to. I don't mind it. I just think it looks cool, and I'm glad they gave that to us. I didn't think we would get that. It does look like it's on a strap, just like the Sideshow one as well. I was kind of hoping it would be like magnetic. Thought they'd be kind of cool, but the straps are just fine as well. You just got to be careful with the articulation, make sure you don't break the straps. But super excited about that. Then we get here the jetpack with the blast effects. We're going Rising Phoenix on this bad boy. This is just everything about this. The paint apps. Here's your Phase 2 helmet again. Everything about this, guys, is I'm just hyped for. I am. Look at the paint apps on this helmet. Now, if they deliver anywhere close to that on the final product, I'm gonna be super stoked for that. I'm just beyond hyped for this guy. I am. I'm just hyped. Are you guys? I know it's not just me because my DM's been blowing up all day. Facebook's been blowing up all day. Instagram, it's just, man. Look at the paint apps on these things. And I want to take note of the articulation because I like to take a look at these photos, especially when we get to Ahsoka. I want to take a look at the articulation and diagnosing the photos that we're getting with what the possible range of motion is going to be with this guy. So I want to take a closer look at this thing. So there's the long rifle here. I want to get a close-up look. Let me fast forward here. We should get, all right, there we go. So I want to take a look at the undersuit of this particular figure. Okay, it looks eerily similar to the Sideshow one, okay? And I mean like that little ribbed elbow and the ribbed undersuit. I don't think it's gonna be rubber. If it's anywhere close to this material that's on this figure right here, the range of motion is going to be sick. And it's gonna be one of the most posable 6-scale figures we get from Hot Toys in the Star Wars, you know, trooper variants. It's gonna be way up there. Forget the First Order troopers with the rubber suit, the Death Trooper from Rogue One with the rubber suit. It's freaking impossible. Captain Phasma. Anybody own Captain Phasma? Yeah, anyways. This right here, this material right here, and it looks very similar to this. If it is like this, the articulation and range of motion on these figures is going to be beautiful. Now, I do believe this jetpack is magnetic. I don't see that. It could possibly be, and we don't know this, I haven't made through the photos yet, but it could possibly be like Boba Fett where it's got those 2 hooks. I don't know. I don't remember seeing photos of the back of it in these promo photos they gave us. I don't know. So here we go. We got a 501st Phase 2 helmet with a 332nd. Everything about it looks sick. Now you're saying, well, why'd you buy 6 of them? Well, quite frankly, they're beautiful. Here we go. Yeah, so it doesn't give us a shot of the inside of the backpack. So I'm gonna assume it's on a hook, but I don't really know, or magnetic. I'm hoping it's magnetic on the jetpack. So a couple of things. We're gonna get some pretty cool accessories on the hands, the hand gestures. We're getting a thumbs up, which is interesting. I didn't think we'd get that, so I kind of dig that. We're getting the Z6 rotary blaster. I'm super happy about that. I love this thing. It is such a beautiful piece of paint and armor, weaponry, everything about it is fantastic. We're gonna get actually more weapons, more accessories with the Hot Toys version than we got with the Sideshow one. Now, if you remember the last episode, or 2 episodes of 6-Scale News, might even been on a live stream, I was talking about us getting Phase 1 and Phase 2, actually Phase 1 when they announced Anakin, and the Phase 1 501st. I said there's no way they're going to give us any awesome accessories with this. It's going to be stripped down, and I was completely wrong, and I will go on record and say that because I was. Z6 rotary blaster with the exclusive, or deluxe, with the backpack, with the Phase 1 helmet, with the 332nd helmet. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, for $30, you can't get all those accessories. You can't do it. It would be insane. Now, again, why'd I buy 6? Okay, look at the current market on the 501st Deluxe. This is obviously a 501st Trooper. Look at the 501st Deluxe, look at the 312 Deluxe, the 212, the Wolfpack, all those different variants of Troopers. Every one of those Deluxes are $500 and up. Maybe not after today. Just saying. $500 for a 501st Deluxe today might not be a good deal. Okay, but they're selling left and right. I paid $250 for this, plus shipping and taxes on eBay. Okay, so I paid this was a shiny deluxe. I paid $250 for it like 2 weeks ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. So it's recent. So there are deals to be had out there if you can get some patience on it. This guy right here, the deluxe, is $250 plus your taxes and shipping and all that kind of fun stuff. This is so much more figure than you're going to get on the secondary market for double the price. You're not going to get a 332nd helmet. The Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmet you might get. I think the paint apps look better on this one. You're going to get some extra. You get an extra weapon. I like it. You get a jetpack, which you don't get on the previous version, but obviously it's from Clone Wars from Season 7 when all the 501st are out flying around Mandalore doing their thing. So, it's just all kinds of cool stuff going on here. So I bought 6 of them. Now, is that a good move? I think so. I think it's a good move. I don't think I'm done. I think I'm going to get it more than 6. I may end up with 10. So my initial thought was between 10 and 12, what would look cool on the shelf? I could say, I take some of them to put with Ahsoka, which we're going to get to in a second. I could put some with Captain Rex. I could put some with Anakin. You know, I could just mix and match. I could take some to work. I could have some in the kitchen. I could put wherever. Just freaking 501st the whole freaking house. And I think, like I said, I think if you get the regular one, I think you made a mistake. So if you pre-order the regular one today, within 24 hours, if you got it from Sideshow, tell them to change it, cancel it, and get the deluxe, or change it. I'm telling you, for $30, guys, huge mistake to not get the deluxe. Huge mistake. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So Ahsoka, I think Ahsoka's. Nope, there's some more 5 man, those Phase 1 helmets. Whew. Man, those look good. Wow. I'm a big Phase 1 helmet fan. Obviously, I have the deluxe that comes with Phase 1, Phase 2. I like the Phase 1. There's the Z6 rotary cannon. I think it looks eerily similar to the one we already have. So that's kind of cool. But let's talk about it, guys. Ahsoka. Today, Star Wars Hot Toys broke the freaking internet. It was insane, man. It was absolutely insane. My DMs, like I said, were blowing up. I was asleep. Things just going, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And for good reason. We're finally getting the figure that nobody ever thought we were freaking going to get. And Hot Toys knocked it out of the flipping park. And I cannot be, I'm happy. I just am. I just freaking love this thing. Guys, I would love, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Am I crazy for getting 6 of the troopers? Should I get 4 more and have 10? Should I get 12? I don't know. The only reason I got 6 of the troopers is I would have got more, but Sideshow had a per order limit of 6. I could only order 6. I couldn't put any more in my cart. That was all they let me have. CollectorZown also has these available, and I think Ahsoka's actually sold out. I don't know what other figures are actually sold out, but I think Ahsoka's actually sold out at CollectorZown. But I'll put links down below if you want to save some money on these figures. I told you it was hyped. They're selling out. I'll put a link down there, and you can use the code PATROL with CollectorZown, save some money. They got payment plans, the whole thing. But this, yeah. And before you ask, why didn't you buy all of your figures from CollectorZown? I've already been asked that 17 times, okay? And the answer is the distributors only get a finite amount of inventory. And if I went and bought 12 of these troopers, then you guys would not have anything to buy from them because that would be pretty much it. So I didn't do that. So you're welcome. So you can save some money at CollectorZown. I'm paying a little bit more money. That's how it works. All right. So anyways, let's talk about Ahsoka now. Again, we're getting season 7 of Clone Wars Ahsoka, which I'm super happy about. I would like to have like the season 1. That's Woon. That was Game of Thrones. The season 1 version of Snips, but I would much rather have season 7. Much rather. Okay, much rather. This figure, guys. This figure is the most, if you go through Star Wars, it is probably the most beloved character in all of Star Wars for 40 freaking years. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and jump out on a limb there. 40 freaking years. The character arc, her character arc is better than Luke Skywalker's. It's better than Anakin Skywalker's. It's better than Leia. It's better than Rey or Kylo. Her character arc is so much better than any of those characters. Again, that's my opinion. That's just what I think. But it's nice to see this is happening. So let's get into this thing. Oh, that hood. Oh my God. It looks like there's a wire in that hood to be able to frame it around the face. So I'm gonna take some notes of some photos and maybe some things that you might not have seen. So we're gonna get into that. Yeah, the expression on the face, let me back this up. The expression on the face, it's blank. It is blank. I would have liked to seen some more, maybe some furrowed brow, maybe some kind of action, maybe something. The expression is a little dead for me. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that. Doesn't mean I don't like it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy it because I already have. But the expression is a little dead for me. I don't know how I don't know why they went with that dead expression. I'm a little baffled by that one because she has so much charisma, so much just expression. It's just, I don't know. I'm not sure why they did that. So that might be my only critique with this. We'll see. But I like the fabric they're using on the cloak. I like that it certainly appears to be wired around her head. So I think that's awesome. So I really, really like. We're going to get a lightsaber. Actually, we can get 2 lightsabers. Look at that. Yeah, I think a furrowed brow would have been like on the money, like focused, because when she's doing fighting poses versus whoever else is coming, which we'll look at in a second, or just kind of standing there telling the troops what to do, or just, I don't know, hanging out with Anakin. Yeah, I think we've done that. Now, it looks like she's got an open mouth. Now, I just noticed that as I'm looking at the photos larger here on the screen. But it looks like she has an open mouth, which some people like, some people don't like. We got some complaints about that with the Luke Skywalker and the Luke Skywalker Deluxe and the Endor and that whole deal. But this is interesting. I want to take a look at this photo, guys, of her down with the blades behind her, which is fantastic. So I want you to take special note of the photos, okay? The material that are, number one, seamless arms. We got to talk about that. That was the only way to do this. That was the only way to make this look right. If they gave her giant joints, the proportions of her body would be off. It wouldn't look right. It would look terrible. So seamless arms, I'm 100% happy Hot Toys went with that. That is super exciting. So let's just go with that. The colors look right. It's just everything. It's just freaking beautiful. Okay, I'm just gushing about this. Yeah, happy. I'm happy about this. But the material, if you watch the photos, most of the photos you're going to see with her torso is straight up and down. She's not doing a whole lot of twisting. She's not doing a whole lot of turning. She's not Spider-Man, even though Jedi could do all kinds of crazy flips and all kinds of stuff. This particular figure, if you watch the photos, she doesn't do a whole lot of this. It's pretty much all straight on. So that's going to lead me to believe that the material that the suit's in is restrictive. And I think it's going to be very similar to the Advanced Suit Spider-Man material from the PS4 game. That's just my prediction. I don't know. Somebody will go to Secret Base and see it in person, and they will know for sure. I'm just speculating. How about this? Somebody took the photos right here where she's got the helmet. So if you remember, I don't want to spoil anything for Season 7 of Clone Wars, but this is a scene from Season 7 of Clone Wars. So just saying. So I'm going to leave that right there in case you haven't seen it yet. I don't know. If you haven't seen it yet, what the hell are you waiting on? Go watch it. It's freaking brilliant. I like this. All right, so here we go. We've got Ahsoka here. Again, if you look at that material, you look at the shine going on with the upper torso material. That's what makes me think it's kind of the Advanced Suit Spidey material. Yeah, I've got that. Everything about this. Check out these accessories. There's more photos here, guys, but just check out the accessories. We're going to get a hologram Yoda, we're going to get an Obi-Wan, and we're going to get an Anakin. We're going to get a blaster, a thermal detonator. We're going to get 2 blades, 2 hilts, and a bunch of hands. And I'm kind of curious why we didn't get a flight stand for her, because she's all the time flipping and doing all kinds of crazy Jedi crap. So a flight stand would have been kind of cool. We're going to get this crotch grabber. So probably going to have to grab some extra flight stands, because I think her jumping up, I've got battle droids for her to fight. Those Sideshow battle droids are freaking brilliant. I love those things. So she's got some of those to fight when she shows up here next year. But look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this thing. There it is, Anakin. So clearly Anakin's taller than her, as it should be. Yep. I'm hyped about this, guys. This figure right here, if you don't buy one of these figures, and I'm going to tell you, I'm actually buying more than one. I'm going to tell you why. But here it is, that photo. The torso straight up and down again. Look at all these. Straight up and down. Boom! Look at this. Who's this guy? Clone Wars Season 7, Mandalore, Darth Maul coming up in the ranks. Now, this photo probably cost... I'm going to put this. This photo probably cost Sideshow and whoever else a pile of Solo Maul pre-order cancellations. This photo right here. As much as you might have loved the Darth Maul from Solo, with the robot leg, the chicken legs, and everything about it, the tabards and the cloak and everything that particular Maul had is so thick and bulky and just doesn't translate well into a 6 scale figure, I don't think. I think it's just too bulky. Look at this. This is Season 7 Like, take on the Emperor. I'm gonna rule Mandalore, take down, run the crime syndicate, and just freaking take over the Galactic Empire Maul. This right here is the Maul. Now, the Phantom Menace Maul, I love that Maul. I like that one's a great one. The Solo Maul, forgettable compared to this. I'd get the Phantom Menace Maul, and the DX 16 or 17, whichever one you want, and then I would get this Clone Wars Maul. And I haven't even seen all of it yet, but I can tell you right now, just by the photo and the materials and the tailoring on the suit, he's going to be way more posable than even the Phantom Menace Maul, but certainly way more posable than the Solo Maul, just based on one photo. Oh, the feels. Look at this. Snips going through here with her fallen brethren. Oh, man. Whew. Look at this. Rex and Ahsoka. Absolutely love it. Everything about this, guys. I love this pose. Love this pose. Absolutely love it. I think this is a knockout. So I'm actually buying, guys. I'm actually buying 2 of these figures. So I want to talk about why I'm buying 2 of these. One, the seamless arms, as awesome as they are, and I'm super happy they went with those, they are going to bend, they're going to crease, they're going to crack over time, depending on your climate and humidity, that kind of stuff. They're going to show wear and tear. Okay, it's just going to happen. So I plan on posing the crap out of my Ahsoka figure. So I'm going to get one for posing, and I'm going to get one for museum pose. Or I may just get one to leave in the box and one to pose the crap out of. And if something happens to it, I got one in the box just sitting somewhere. Okay, so I'm buying 2, and there might be, some people out there go, well, that's flipping crazy. Why would you just not pose one of them? Because that's what I do, man. I have a whole channel based on showing toys and posing them and having fun and just enjoying the figures. And so I'm willing to risk it and just enjoy the figures. So that's what I'm doing. I am super, super, super freaking hyped about this. I really am. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Are you hyped about this? Which other figures are you wanting to have? Are we going to get an ARC Trooper 5s? Are we going to get Jesse? Are we going to get Echo? I'm going to predict we're not going to get 5s or Echo because it looks like we're getting Season 7 Clone Wars, and obviously 5s is gone. Echo is doing a different kind of thing, and yeah, I don't know. We could get Jesse. That would be cool. I mean, whatever they release, I'm gonna buy multiples of every trooper they release. That's just, I've already decided that's what we're gonna do. What are you doing? Are you buying one? Did you make the mistake? Because I think it is a mistake. Did you make the mistake and buy a regular instead of a deluxe? Fix it. I'm telling you guys, it's a mistake. If you get that figure here in 2021, which is the predicted release date, not 2022, 23, like these other Marvel things we got a little while back. So October, November-ish of 2021 is when these figures are going to release. If you made the mistake and you got the deluxe and you really don't want the deluxe accessories, you can sell the accessories. You make a freaking fortune on just accessories. Just the helmet alone. You can do it. But if you get the figures in, you don't like them, you're going to make bank on them. That is what it is, guys. When these things sell out, it's going to get expensive. So I'm stoked for this. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's good. Love it. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We have 6 scale news here all the time. We got Hot Toys posing videos, which I just did. A posing challenge on myself with Hawkeye Deluxe. Check out that video right there. It is super fun. And let me know what you think about the 501st and the Ahsoka. And what other Clone Wars figures do you want to see? We're going to get Maul. Obviously, we're getting Maul. What other figures? Are we going to get a Zero? The Hutt? Probably not. I don't know. Guys, as always, click what you like. See you next time.